Before he died, the old pig decided to say a few heartfelt words to the small animals on the farm. He said, "The horses worked hard for the farmers every day, but they could not escape the fate of being sold. The chickens laid eggs every day, but they could not keep the last egg. The lambs contributed their wool to humans, but their babies were born in the cold and hunger. The fat pigs seemed to eat happily every day, but all the meat they grew went into the stomachs of humans. The reason why we live like this is not because we are not hard-working enough, but because all the fruits of our labor went into the pockets of the farmers." The old pig continued, "If we want to change our lives, the only way is to launch a revolution, overthrow the farmers, and become our own masters." The old pig's speech inspired the hearts of every small animal, and then he reminded, "Drive away the farmers, then we can become masters." These words planted the seeds of resistance in the hearts of the small animals. The buds of revolution, the wailing of the animals, startled the sleeping farmer Jones. After a few gunshots, the animals returned to their nests, leaving only the old pig's body to cool slowly. After drinking, Jones became less and less concerned about the lives of the animals. When the animals looked at the troughs that were cleaner than their faces, they gathered in front of the warehouse where the food was stored and decided to give it a try to fill their stomachs. The huge crash woke up Jones, who was sleeping. The animals, who had not eaten for many days, were feasting and were completely unaware of Jones, who appeared with a whip. They stopped their mouths until the long whip fell on the animals. The originally docile animals suddenly became furious, and they lined up one by one to prepare for the battle. Jones, who encountered this situation for the first time, didn't understand why, so he slowly left the warehouse, dropped the whip, and ran away. But after a while, he came back with a large group of helpers, holding weapons. The first rebellion, the white pigs, saw this and immediately ordered the animals to form a battle formation. After a fight, Jones and his helpers ran away in disgrace. From then on, Jones's subsequent evil deeds were remembered by the animals, and they decided not to let anything similar happen again. The old pig's thoughts took root in the hearts of every animal, and the first great revolution was officially kicked off by the appearance of the duckling. This time, they fought for freedom, and the animals in the battle fought bravely and finally won. As soon as the war was won, the animals dug out the tools that had enslaved them and destroyed them uniformly. New farm program. With everyone's unanimous approval, they decided to permanently block Jones's house, and no animal was allowed to step in. However, the black pig sneaked into Jones's room and adopted several puppies left by the black dog. After driving Jones away, the farm was named Animal Farm. Under the leadership of the white pig, everyone made a new agreement and wrote it in the most eye-catching place on the farm. No animal is allowed to sleep in the bed. No animal is allowed to drink alcohol. Those with 4 legs are good, and those with 2 legs are bad. The chicks agreed only after explaining that wings also count as legs. No animal may harm other animals. All animals are equal. Under the leadership of the white pig, everyone does their job, and no one is lazy because they know they are doing their own work. The efforts of the white pig and the conspiracy of the black pig. The white pig decided to build a wind power station to solve the energy problem in winter. He worked hard for several months, but was seen by the black pig, who was secretly observing. Just when the white pig was about to tell his friends about the plan, the black pig sent the black dog guard to drive the white pig off the stage. The white pig, who cared about the small animals, was bitten to death by the black dog, and the wailing that resounded through the sky announced the end of true animal equality. The black pig snatched the white pig's research results and ordered the small animals to work day and night, while the fat pigs acted as supervisors and enjoyed privileges. Although the small animals did more work, they ate less than before. The awakening of animals. The old horse and the little donkey are the most capable animals on the farm. They work against the agreement every day, but no one dares to object because of the existence of the black dog guards. The black pigs are getting more and more rampant, and they even start to trade with humans to exploit the fruits of the labor of the animals. When the hens learned that the black pigs exchanged their eggs for jam, they decided to rebel. but were suppressed. The black pigs are getting more and more rampant, and their transactions with humans are becoming more and more frequent. The accumulation of wealth has aroused the jealousy of nearby farmers. The second rebellion, the little donkey, who has come to his senses, decided to lead everyone to revolt again. Although the war ended with the victory of the animals again, they also paid a heavy price. The wind turbine that was built with great difficulty was destroyed. The old horse continued to work for the reconstruction project and eventually died of serious injuries. The fat pigs drank the red wine that the old horse had exchanged for his life, the fate of the animal farm. A few years later, the wind turbine was built, but only the fat pigs benefited. The fat pigs with 4 legs have now evolved into 2 legs and wear suits. The donkey looked at the fat pigs and seemed to see Jones in a trance. The donkey, who had come to his senses, decided to lead everyone to revolt again. How long will this rebellion last? Will it become the beginning of another nightmare? The little animals gathered on the farm again for the same purpose and walked firmly towards the fat pig's house. It was time to rewrite the Animal Farm's program.